Rizz, another word for spitting game, or how good you are with pulling and sustaining women. Link, a noble swordsman who, using his intellect and bravery, is the hero of Hyrule. Mario, a short yet powerful force who saves the Mushroom Kingdom with his strategic maneuvers and power-ups. These two men share many characteristics, and both can be considered the mascot of Nintendo. But which has the most Rizz? Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Today we'll be calculating and comparing the levels of Rizz between Mario and Link to find out which of the two is the true level 10 Sigma Rizzler. For our first category, we have looks. The greatest asset a Rizzler can possess is their looks. With the power of looks maxing, working out, dieting, and mewing, a Sigma can rizz up a level 10 yacht simply by existing. First, what we'll do is run Mario and Link's faces through UMax to compare their looks maxing level. Starting with Mario, $4. Oh my goodness, that's expensive. All right, the results are in. 90 overall, 96 potential. Now let's see how Link holds up. Oh my, another $4? How much profit do you need? Less than Mario, 88 overall, just 2 points below Mario. That's crazy. While UMax believes that Mario is better looking than Link, we still have to consider factors other than the face, which truly reveal who is more conventionally attractive. You see, the answer is very simple. Mario is fat, he's big, and he's also short, and he has a small peepee. You see, look, there's no bulge in his underwear, okay? Maybe there's a power-up for that, but from what I can tell, got no peepee, he's fat, and he's short, okay? No girl likes that. Link, on the other hand, is built. He's taller, and from reading Paya's journal, it's safe to say he's better looking. His blonde sideburns flow like a golden waterfall over his dignified pointy ears, and the way his hair is so perfectly parted to the side. Wow, I don't know why, but my heart won't stop beating a mile a minute. I blame his beautiful blue eyes. Something tells me that if Link was fat and short, she probably wouldn't say these things. And with that, the point goes to Link. For our next point, we have charm. Charm is described as to delight or please greatly. This is perceived by your encounters with other people and the person being charmed. Essentially, the way you walk, the way you talk, and the way you make other people feel. Now, for this scenario, I want you to imagine a creep who doesn't understand social norms. You know, he's just definitely not charming. He's probably gonna stare, he's probably gonna be weird, he's gonna make weird jokes. Now imagine a hot dude who understands how to keep his distance, how to maintain eye contact but not stare, when to be quiet, and when to touch you in all the proper places, like the hands or soft grazes of your arm. You know, that's charming. So from what we can tell, Link already has a one-up here because he's soft-spoken, barely speaks at all, and he also has this ability to remain mysterious and intriguing. If you take a look at his encounters with most women, it's notable that most people immediately consider him a noble man that they'd want to take home. And there are even some crazy girls that just blatantly say so. On the other hand, Mario has a different kind of charm. You know, one where he makes people feel not necessarily safe, but happy. You know what I mean? More like relieved whenever they're in danger, but when not in danger, it's just like, oh cool, it's Mario, like how you doing? So he has more of that friendly charm, you know? Link has that whoa, makes the girl wet or whatever. But Mario, he's just like, oh, hey guy. So take a look at how most women perceive Mario. Right here, we have Pauline looking down on him. Not with a frown, but, you know, clearly she's seeing him as a friend here, not as someone you'd want to sleep with. If you also take a look at Peach, even after Mario busts his butt to save her, all she does is give him a little peck on the nose. Are you serious right now? Really? And like, I've never seen Mario's room in Peach's castle. It's also labeled Peach's castle, meaning Peach and Mario are not together. So Mario right here, big boy simp. Okay, and no one wants to sleep with him, but Link, everyone does. So this category once again goes to Link, who now has 2 points. Next up is authority and power. When it comes to power, that being of higher status, most people recognize Mario as a familiar face and respectable hero. Toads, whenever faced with conflict, always feel a sense of relief when they see the famous, well-known heroes step into the frame. It's almost even immediate. Both Peach and Pauline know this, Rosalina knew it. Practically everyone knows who this guy is, and they know that he's a big deal. Link, on the other hand, is known by practically no one. In Ocarina of Time, Link is almost treated as a joke all of his life. And then as an adult, there were almost no humans around anyway, so no one could establish his identity. And in most games, time resets all the time, and no one ever sees the hard work that Link puts in. This comes as a shock, but because Link's character is actually just a reincarnation every time, no one recognizes or knows of the hero that he is, not until at least the game's over. And even if you go back into the save files and talk to NPCs, no one really gives you any recognition, because every time you go into the game file after you beat the game isn't finished. It's weird. This is true for almost every game until that of Tears of the Kingdom, where finally what happened in the past still technically happened. But even here, most people, the citizens and whatnot, they don't really know him either. Like, there are just very few that are from the previous game, you know, because most of these characters are new. You've never seen them before. Such a bummer. Link sacrifices his life in every reincarnation and is only recognized by the gods, while Mario, who mostly uses power-ups to risk his life, gets all the recognition. Point Mario. Visionary / inspiring charisma. Visionary charisma is a person with a vision that inspires others to follow them. Let's begin with Link on this one. In most games, Link does inspire others to follow him in defeating Ganon's forces, such as the sages in Wind Waker, Groose in Skyward Sword, and the people of Tears of the Kingdom. The only problem with these feats are that they're quite rare, and in fact, most people of Hyrule are powerless and scared. In general, the people of the villages Link came from were just NPCs, and the only notable people were those of Ordon, but they were mostly just kids. And even though Link has managed to inspire people into following him, it doesn't even par with that of Mario. You have toads, hundreds of them, lining up to help you out in games like Paper Mario. You have turtles and Goombas in these games, overcoming their fears and fighting the good fight just from seeing Mario's bravery. And you also have more influence over people when the person you save is someone that not only runs the whole world, but shows you off and details all of that which you've done, which never happens to Link. What I'm practically saying here is that Princess Peach is a queen, and she shows off her man, while Zelda is kind of just an entitled brat who just writes in her diary and ends up pissing off to do some lame stuff instead of rewarding the hero. Point Mario. Not really Link's fault though. It is now neck and neck. Who will receive the greatest feat of all? The next category. Yes, the next category is the most important one. And it is how many gyats they rizzed up. That's right. To truly tell which one of the heroes actually has the most rizz, we have to consider the Sigma's rotation of women, meaning all of the gyats that they've ever rizzed. Starting with Mario, we can say he's rizzed up Peach, since she does give him a kiss on the nose a lot. We can also say he rizzed up Pauline, since he saved her from Donkey Kong a lot. And then we can say he rizzed... No, that's it. Can we include Goombas if he was transformed in order to rizz one? No, because then he transforms back and she runs away. Alright, so Mario doesn't actually have rizz. According to my notes, he's only rizzed up 2 gyats. And just to mention, he had to simp hard by tirelessly going through a lot of levels. And all he got was a kiss. And did Pauline even do anything with him? Alright, well, let's take a look at the obvious Rizzler, my boy, Link. This guy has gone from taking someone's panties to riding on his lover's horse. In the Ocarina of Time alone, actually, he not only rizzes up Zelda, but had a Zora girl telling him she'll marry him one day, and then he had that ranch lady, and even her dad wanted her with him, and then we also had a Garuda woman saying that she should have taken a chance when she had one. Dude, that's 4 girls in one game. And then in Wind Waker, from what I can recall, Link looks like a little boy, and yet he rizzed up Tetra and was caught flirting with the Fire and Ice lady in the Mother and Child Isles. Dude, bro is the Rizzler. I don't even think I have to mention anymore, since we're already so far ahead from Mario's body count. Dude, from this list, you can just tell, okay? Dude, this guy is the ultimate Sigma Ohio level 10 gyat Rizzler, bro. Bro was definitely the group leader at the TikTok Rizz party. Point Link. Well, that's that. Thank you for watching, and I hope you didn't cringe too much.